Hello friends, it's Maria here with you today, and welcome once again to my monthly look back at the layouts I've created this month. Not many, I'm afraid. It's not that I've run out of mojo to create, it's just I've run out of time. I was on an all-day crop last weekend and I managed 5 layouts there. One of them I can't show you because it's for an upcoming design team, but I can show you the rest and a few others that I created here and there this past month. So here we go, in no particular order. This one was one of the ones I created at the all-day crop. The background hard was already printed on the page, and the only thing I did was add some stitching. I don't know if you can see the detail. I didn't do little stitches. I did from one point to another type of thing and then join all the lines, and I quite like the end result. It's a fun picture of my kids and there isn't much. There's a bit of journaling here, just the title, so I kept it very simple because the background was already quite busy. Another layout I created at the all-day crop is this one, this photo of my boy, and I've used the Coco Vanilla Studio U Rock collection. I really love these papers, and I thought that these colors match quite well, so that's what when I decided to scrap this photo, I thought of these colors, and that's why I decided to use this collection. And when in doubt, do a geometrical layout is my saying, and I went for a geometrical layout, as you can see, and I'm very happy with how this turned out. Another layout I created at the all-day crop is this one. Very simple, very straightforward. It actually feels a bit empty actually, but I'm quite happy with it. I used this potty paper because it's the same as on the table. There is it's quite fun, and I used a bit of ribbon here to join this background with this potty, and very simple, very straightforward, but quite happy again. I don't know why I decided to match it all so perfectly. I very rarely do that. I don't really match all the colors in one layout unless I'm doing like a layout that is just like that, but I just happen to match everything on this one. Now the next one is my favorite layout I created at the all-day crop. I used craft background, as you can see, and I sprayed Hades Shining White. It's so subtle, but it's so shiny as well. I don't know if you can see it. It's really nice. And my background cardstock, it's a bit bent. It got a bit wet, and even when I dried it, it's not 100% flat, but I'm sure that when I put this on a page protector and I put it in my album, you won't be able to notice it. So, and yeah, it's very simple, but I actually really love it. This is my favorite of the ones I created. Okay, so now this one I also created recently for UK Scrap Addicts. Last month, November, the theme was to create layouts with photos in black and white. And I created this layout with just stickers, as you can see here. I didn't have much time to think about what I was going to do, so I just grabbed a 12 by 12 sticker sheet and I just went crazy. I wanted the photo to be the main focal point of the layout anyway. That's why I printed it quite big, and I haven't used any pattern paper to back my photo, which is quite unusual, but I still love it, how it turned out. Okay, another layout. I made this one the other day, a couple of weeks ago. I got home from work a bit earlier than normal and I had a little bit of time, so I decided to make a quick layout. It doesn't happen very often. So I made it for the yellow, white is for yellow challenge on For the Love of Pretty Paper. This past few months we've been doing weekly challenges with letters of the alphabet, and this week was Y for yellow. And as you can see, I've used quite a lot of yellow, all the embellishments and this background, and very, very happy with how this layout turned out. I used lots of embellishments from this collection, like it's stuff that I would never, not never, but I don't normally use, like really random things like this number 8 and things like that. But I thought, why not? I'll go for it and just add it as another element of the layout. Okay, now another one I created recently. This one was for my design team member spot on Scrapping for Fun challenges, and this month I created this for my 1st of December challenge. It was just scrapbook about Christmas, so I scrapbooked this couple of photos from last year's Christmas Eve. We celebrate Christmas Eve here at home. It's a Spanish tradition, and I'm still following it. So we do lots of seafood and shellfish and things like that, which is a bit traditional for some parts of Spain, and I'm carrying that tradition. So yeah, I thought these photos were quite cute, and I quite liked using these owls and things. So yeah. Another layout, the next two are for my design team spot at Stack Sketches. This one is my latest one for the December the 1st, and again I used my collection, my Coco Vanilla Studio New Rock collection. Lovely papers, really lovely, and these alphas are fantastic. These alphas are from Felicity Jane. And yeah, very straightforward. The sketch actually called for 2 photos, but I don't know why. When I saw this photo, I knew I wanted to scrap this one, so I decided to interpret. Oh, hello Peppa, my cat just joined us. I decided that I really wanted to scrap this photo this time, and sketches are there to give you inspiration and as a starting point. That you don't have to necessarily follow them to the T, so that's what I did. And the last one to show you today is also I made for Stack Sketches. This was for last month's. Oh, Il Peppa, silly cat, come on Peps, Peppa, there we go. This was for last month's November the, oh Peppa, come on, oh sorry about that. She's taking all the light. Where was I? Yeah, Stack Sketches, November 15th, half of the month sketch, and I used another Coco Vanilla Studio collection. This one is Bohemian Dream, and I do make a video, scrapbooking process video for this layout, so if you want to watch it, it's the previous video in my channel, because I don't make videos anymore. I need to find time, but yeah, maybe now during the Christmas break I'll make a couple, who knows, maybe I'll find the time, maybe I won't. So this is it for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me this month, and I'll be with you hopefully at the end of December. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.